Well, here's this piece of dessert prepared with 3 ingredients and you'll have it ready in less than 10 minutes. A kind of super good tiramisu. Let's get started. Good morning, I am Vito from Grandma's Kitchen, and for today we bring you a dessert prepared with 3 ingredients, and that is also very quick to prepare. Dessert with 3 ingredients. A hint of chocolate will make it delicious. Let's begin. Well, here are the ingredients for you. As I said, just 3, nothing more. We need the lemons, 3 lemons, chocolate cookies, a good amount, 600 grams, about 2 packets, and also condensed milk, 800 milliliters. What does a big can bring? There it goes. Look at that creaminess. This is amazing. I love condensed milk. As always, I remind you that I also leave the ingredients well detailed below in the text box. And if not, you already know, hit pause, paper and pen, and copy directly from the screen. They are so few that you can try to memorize them. Come on, give it some welly. First step, we attack the lemons. We're going to get their juice. The juice we call here and the juice they call in many countries, we give it a few touches. By rubbing them, we will get a lot more juice from the inside and make the most of the lemons. Well, we've given each one a rub, so we proceed to squeeze. I'm going to use my old juicer, which works great and is super cheap. There goes one by one. As you can see, it releases a lot of juice because I've rubbed them thoroughly. You see, there's nothing left inside. And so we're going to go one by one until we get the juice of the 3 lemons. There it goes. It will be about 160 milliliters of juice that we need. If you go a little over 165 or 170, it's no big deal. We pour it into a jug and we'll store it here. For the next preparation, there it goes. About 160. Ready. Next step, the condensed milk. We pour it into a large bowl, a large dish that allows us to beat. Very well, 800 grams, 800 milliliters, sorry. We also add the juice we just squeezed. And now we're going to beat until everything is perfectly integrated and we get a good cream. First little by little so it doesn't splash us. With these electric mixers, we'll prepare it super fast. It will take us 2 or 3 minutes at most. If you're going to use manual mixers, some whisks, it will take you a little longer. I have used these cookies, which are chocolate Costa Rica, because they are very good. They are crunchy, and then they are going to make us a sand to place on top, crushing the very good ones. If you like others of the same style, there are Maria ones, there are more brands, so whichever you want. We continue. We are going to use a dish in which we will finish our dessert, and we are going to cover with a layer of cookies, covering the entire bottom of our dish. So, are you assembling your Tetris as best you can? I have a little piece left there, which I'm going to fill with a piece of cookie. On top we are going to put the cream. Here we have to be careful because it moves, so we are going to spread it carefully. If your cookies move, then you put them back in their place. Little by little, as you can see, and don't worry, because this only happens in the first layer, then it amalgamates. And the rest is much easier, so take it easy with this first layer. Start placing the cream that will be sticking the cookies together, and they will move less and less. Come on! I've got it. Have you guessed it? Second layer of cookies, we place chocolate cookies again, covering the entire surface of cream. This is much easier because they stick to the cream and it's not difficult at all anymore. The Tetris will change because the mold gets bigger as it expands, but there's no problem at all. Yeah, you can see how thick and creamy the cream layer has become, and it's going to be much easier to spread now. We use a silicone spatula, one of these all-purpose ones, which work really well. Or if not, a large ladle, whatever works best for you. And we spread it little by little until it covers the entire surface and covers the layer of cookies. Well, once finished, we continue with the next layer of cookies, And this one, I tell you, is going to be the last one. We place it on top, and as soon as we have it, of course, we are going to pour the rest of the cream that we have left. And now we are going to spread it very well, covering the entire surface. As you can see, I almost have it. Easier? Impossible? Visras. Well, guys, at this point, you almost have the dessert ready? How long have we been going? Just under 5 minutes? We're going to store it in the fridge for 2 hours. Like this. The flavors will condense, the pie will thicken, and will be super good. And we're almost done. In the meantime, let's chop up a good amount of these chocolate cookies. To make a cookie crumb, and with it sprinkle our dessert. To finish, there it goes. We close and we grind. If you don't have a food grinder like this, you can do it by hand, either with a mortar or by putting it in a plastic bag and crushing it. Well, each one as it occurs to him is simply about getting us a sand, a cookie dust like the one you see in the picture. I'm going to take out a spoonful so you can see it. It has a consistency similar to soluble cocoa. Well, the 4 hours have passed. I've had it a little bit more. This cake in the fridge has been 6 to 7 hours more or less. There's no problem. You can even leave it from one day to another and it will stay with this clamp. It's dense, it's thick, and now we're going to give it the final touch. And to the table. Don't tell me this recipe wasn't easy. Incredible. Well, here you have a close-up of how the cream turned out. See? He touches it with the spoon and it stains the spoon, but it doesn't fall apart. So now we have to sprinkle it like crazy, make sure it's well covered. We're not going to beat around the bush or be squeamish because this is the last step and we want it to be well covered, so the cream isn't visible. And it's going to be the last layer of this 3-ingredient cake that we've prepared in no time. 10 minutes of work and it's done. We give it a few touches so that it spreads well over the entire surface, and thus we will have this cake with a chocolate and lemon cream flavor. Super good. Well, we're going to clean the edge of the mold because as we've done it widely, we need to give it a touch of distinction. There it goes. With a kitchen cloth or a piece of kitchen paper, we remove this excess that has remained on the edge. We also take the opportunity to clean any excess cream that may have remained. And straight to the table. Dessert with 3 ingredients in less than 10 minutes laughs. You can see how good it looks, and I'm going to cut it right away so you can see it. There it goes, as you can see. It has turned out dense. It has turned out with its brown and white layers, mixing that flavor of chocolate and lemon cream well differentiated. And the truth is that this dessert looks amazing, and why? For the little work it takes, it's absolutely incredible. Well, we already have our 3-ingredient cake ready. Look, doesn't it look great? You see how those alternating layers of white and brown have formed? Doesn't it look amazing? And I'm sure it's super good. Let's try it. Look how creamy it is. It's dense. It's delicious. It's very, very good. And besides being super quick to prepare, what more could you ask for? Great, just 3 ingredients and it's ready. Let me know if you enjoyed the recipe. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Activate the bell so you get notified of my notifications. Give me a super like, and why not? Follow me on Instagram. A perfect Rice Ross, it's so good. I'm going to eat another piece. Super big.